Hey everyone, Kiflin here with another PlanetSide 2 video. This is the highlights of my live stream from the evening of July 12th. Do check out my live stream on Twitch. It's /kiflingaming. Highlights for this particular video. Be the guy taking the shot. Use your resources by firing your rockets, throwing your grenades. You'll be surprised at how many good things happen when you do. Be the guy pushing the objective. This is a Zerg-based game. People are waiting for someone else to put that marker up on the map saying, take this objective. How do you do that in PlanetSide 2? Take those generators, deactivate those generators. It shows up on people's minimaps and they will flood to that location. Lastly, be a smart reviver. Don't revive someone while you're being shot at, and don't revive yourself when you clearly see bullets flying over your head. If you follow these 3 simple rules, you will have a much more enjoyable time in PlanetSide 2. So what do? You know it. Ready for it? Let's get ready to have some fun, guys, and let's play some PlanetSide 2 on PlayStation 4. Hey everyone, Kiflin here. We are going to have some fun in this video. Oh my god, it was amazing. Right off the bat, boom, awesome drop in. Look at that. 2 kills right off the bat. 1, and yeah, almost greased my own guy there and taken down by a turret. Now a new issue that I've seen pop up in the game, and we're talking minor issues here, is this kind of delay on the death screen. And it only happens when the servers are really full or under heavy load and you are in a location that is under heavy combat. Not that big a deal, but don't freak out when you see it, okay? I've seen this a dozen times and it is what it is. This section where I'm running towards here, we fought over this landing pad for almost an hour. Just this one landing pad. We held everything else, but they were able to keep a foothold on this landing pad here. They had max suits, which I don't realize. I come up, I'm not really sure what's happening, so I just decide to go out and see what I get killed by. Now in PlanetSide, that strategy, not that bad of an idea. What is a bad idea as a medic, and you'll see here in just a minute, is to revive people right in the line of fire. So he got me good there. I was able to bug out and come onto the side. Now let's watch this. I get a couple rocket shots off here. Got a hit marker. Excellent. I'm doing some work there. Able to get one more off here, and I do get a credit for a kill, I believe. Yep, there it is. One more rocket off. Boom, I'm dead. Now watch this. This is a bad call on this medic, and even worse call on mine. I should not have accepted this revive, because I do see on the screen rounds coming right over, right? I see this, and so bad call on the medic. Shouldn't have really revived me there. Should have been healing the other guys, and I should not have accepted that revive. That was just a waste of everyone's time and energy. So running back, and I'm thinking I got to come at this from a different direction because, well, you're throwing the same strategy at the same situation, expecting a different result. Well, that's insanity, I think, isn't it? So I'm trying to come around from the left, and I have not played in this particular location before, so you know what? I'm getting a little bit lost. But I am enjoying the scenery. I'm enjoying the detail they put into that little hydroponics lab there. That's pretty cool. I'm up on the other side and rocket off, and I'm dead. What I don't realize yet, and I figure this out later on, there is probably 40 of them out there. And we don't realize it, or I don't realize it, maybe someone else does who I'm playing with here, but I don't realize it because they're not showing up on minimap. I'm seeing maybe 10 guys, but there's so many of them, it's not rendering. Right here I'm cursing myself, and I actually say on my live stream, I wish there was road maps saying combat this way. I do see a marker here, A is about to be taken. And this is a, I'm not sure, oh no, it's not A, it's the spawn point, you'll see in just a second. We're running to it. Look at that max suit. Look at that max suit. That's so sexy. Right down here. I have no idea if this is a bug, and I couldn't really find anything on it online. But, what the hell? We control this entire base, yet they have a spawn point in here. What is this? And I'm kind of confused, and I do get killed here because I'm looking at it saying, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know. And I do come back there a few times throughout the match to see what exactly is going on. No idea. No idea why they have that or how they are able to when we control everything else in this terminal. We control everything. And they have that one spawn point inside. I don't get it. I'm not sure if it's bugged, but we were not able to capture it. And even when I came in later in the night, when we still held this, it was still there. They still held that. Anyways, nothing you can do about it. I think it's a bug. I'm trying to look into it because it was pissing me off and a couple of guys in my squad last night. So I do decide to go continue to test if I am insane, because once again, I come at this battle. This is a little bit later, I think 10 minutes later, and yeah, doing it again. Look at that. Rocket. Boom. And I get the max suit, and I'm like fist pumping right now in my chair. That's why I'm ducking behind here. I'm so excited. Just a rocket. Boom. And I hit the max suit. It's low enough that it goes down in one hit. I'm so excited. I love getting those big kills like that where you don't even see what you're shooting at. You just throw it and boom. Something goes boom, right? In these battles where your stuff isn't rendering, just because of the nature of the game, lots is happening on screen, don't be afraid to throw random grenades and just throw a random rocket in that direction. Just do it and see what happens. Good things will happen when there's this many people on the screen. Now I try and take out this turret, but you know what, someone already did. And rocket to the face. Look at that. Look at that. This is why I love this game. There's stuff happening all around me. Awesome. Awesome. Now we do start to push up a little bit here. And I try and duck and cover, and yeah, right behind me. There was a guy standing above us there, and he was killed in a second, but hey, look at that. Max kill, got a service ribbon out of that. That's how you do it. Starting to get a little concerned why we're not making any progress here. And, well, not concerned, but you know, frustrated because we're just throwing stuff at the grinder here. Also, if you saw that marker there, headshot, right? Always aim a little bit on the upside. There's another max suit that came down there. Always aim up, right? Headshots, that's where it's at in this game. If you can pull off a headshot, you can do some serious damage to these guys, and they can die a lot quicker. So try not to get torso shots. Aim higher. Look at that, another max suit with a grenade. Don't be afraid to throw the grenades, right? Just throw wildly. Look at that, do I get it? No, I miss. I get a little upset there. Throw the grenades. I got a max suit, 500 XP. And I just kind of randomly chucked a grenade in his direction. And it worked. And it worked. You don't always have to line up those perfect shots, those awesome, epic shots. Just firing in these random, or these massive battles, you're bound to hit something, right? Now, I did accept that revive there, even though I knew I was in the line of fire. I had enough space behind me to just sprint backwards and cut the angle so they couldn't see. I'm going to try and pick him off there. I know there's 3 or 4 guys behind those barrels there because they got the max suit. He goes up there, he's trying to get something. Seeing nothing right now. I can see the markers on the map. There they are. One. I think I got a second one here. And they are... they are so dug in here. They got some landmines up as well. Or, not landmines. Claymores. So when we pop around those corners, boom, we are just getting destroyed. Look at that fire just going down. And that max suit in front of me is just glitching out like no tomorrow. Look it! Ooh! Just dodged that grenade. Now, that caught me off guard. I saw it coming, but I did not hear any sound for it. When there's this much stuff happening on the screen, on PlanetSide 2, they tend to look at that headshot. Don't be bouncing up and down. Someone's going to pop you in the head. On PlanetSide 2, when there's this much stuff happening, some of the audio doesn't process. It cuts it out, and it plays the main audio for the music and for the guns. So the extra stuff like footsteps and for grenades too, you don't hear it. So don't rely on your sound markers. Just use your eyeballs. As soon as I land here, looking at my map, I know exactly where I am. I'm very excited. I'm at the base around the station we were just holding. I'm on the outside. I'm exactly where I want to be. And now I can start to do some real work. I can make some contributions to this battle so we can push and capture more. And you know what? That's the point of PlanetSide 2. You want to push, you want to hold more territory, and just want to rack up those certs faster and faster. So I see we can capture this generator station right here, and me and a buddy. Don't know this guy, but he's my buddy for now. We get up there, take a poke around, and this. Now we overload it, and in a second here you're going to see something. And I have some fun with this, and as soon as I realize it, I am laughing. We overload, and I try and find cover. Get up, get up. My plan was just to stand on top of the generator, but I fall behind it. There's a space for a person behind it. Now I duck here, and I don't shoot. I don't do anything to put off a marker on the map. Now at this point, I'm going to speed up the footage because I'm here for 5 or 6 minutes, I think. And I'm able to keep distracting them. Boom, get a kill there. Overload it again. And this happens for 5 or 6 minutes. I overload it. One of them comes in. In this case, there's 2 or 3 in there. They stop it from overloading. They repair it. I hold tight. I don't do anything. I don't put up any hit markers. I wait for it to clear. And because I can't see, I'm relying very heavily on my headphones. I do game with 7.1 headphones, so I can hear a lot around me. It's very directional. I can hear where the footsteps are, so I know what direction they're coming from, or even if they're outside. Because there's a couple of bugs where you can hear through the walls in PlanetSide 2. That's another video, though. And you can see, I'm just camping this. I'm just camping this. They reset it. I overload it. I can see a few of my guys coming in here now on the map. I'm still staying behind in cover, so if it does get cleared out by a grenade, I don't get hit by the splash damage, and the enemy does not see me in here. Stay hidden, stay out of it, and do a bit of work there, save my guys. I duck out of here just in time, and look at that. There's like 3 health left on me. I get a buddy to come and heal me here in just a second, and we are about to take this. It is just ticking away. We're doing great work, and I'm very excited. I was playing in this particular area for this particular hex for probably an hour and a half before I felt like I made some contributions. And you know, I got those 2 max suits, one with a rocket, one with a grenade, and oh, that's great, that's fine and dandy, but I wasn't doing anything really big to change the tide of the battle. And in my mind, myself hiding behind here and poking and constantly resetting this generator for it to basically explode, it changed the tide of the battle, and it worked. You saw we took A there again. People couldn't quite figure out what was happening, and what happens with the mindset of people when they're playing PlanetSide 2, when they see a point being captured, they will run there. It's very much, look at that headshot, boom, headshot. Very much a Zerg mentality. And if you've played other MMOs where there's lots of you playing without any real direction, and what's coming to mind for me right now is Guild Wars 2, no one really takes the initiative. No one wants to be the first guy in because you're likely to get killed. Even the second guy in because you're likely to get killed. They will go to where a point is already being captured, and they will flood there en masse. And I held that, and I kept resetting it so it would be overloaded. And everyone saw that on their map, and then people rushed there. Oh, there's a battle happening here. Oh, there's a battle happening here. Boom. And they showed up, and we took it, and we changed the tide of this battle. And you can see how we are flooding up now. We're flooding up this hill, and we are really pushing on them hard. Don't be afraid to be the first guy into an area in PlanetSide 2. You never know how many people are going to spawn behind you and push up as soon as they see that point being attacked or defended, depending on what side of the conflict you're on. If you're attacking and you guys are pushing, don't wait for someone to do something. Be the guy that takes the initiative and take the point, or at least push the point. People will follow you. That's the nature of this game, and right now that seems to be the meta, where people will follow someone who's doing something, because you'll see people just kind of waiting at spawn points, hanging around, waiting for someone to pop up on their minimap, or waiting for instant action, right? Be the guy that takes the point. Be the guy that pushes the objective, and great stuff will happen. Like what just happened here. Look at us. We are pushing up. We are slowly moving forwards here. This is exactly what we want. Oh, can't get him. The cloak guy. And I just fire randomly, try and get a hit marker. Nothing happens. I duck back and reload here. Now, we are held pretty good here. There's 4 or 5 guys there. There's 2 heavies, 2 scouts, and 2 snipers, I think. And they keep us held here for quite some time. And I'm not sure why we can't really push them on it. It's it's kind of laughable. And I'm chuckling to myself, like, we took that generator station so easily, and we're held off by a few guys here, and there's, what, 20 of us? Just can't do it. Nature of the game, right? Nature of the game. Now listen carefully. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Once more. How awesome is that? Now, I think that's Dukes of Hazzard. I think that's what the General Lee had for a horn. That's awesome. I didn't know you can do custom horns in PlanetSide 2. I am really happy that you can, because I'm going to kit out all of my vehicles with a horn like that. That is amazing. Now, we did finish and capture that particular ravine and that station. It took us longer than I had expected and planned, because we were quite organized right off the bat. No thanks to a couple of rocket whiffs by myself. Ended up wiping my team once by accident, and I felt quite bad for that, because that just completely ruined the push. So we had to regroup and push again. There was a lot of snipers in there up on top of the ridge, and we didn't see them, and they just kept doing work on us. But take a look at the mini-map. More exciting things are happening than a bunch of snipers picking off from a ridge. No one likes that. They're not sand people. They're just lazy. Snipers are lazy. That's what I say, because I'm awful at sniping in any game. So my excuse is the snipers are lazy. They don't actually want to get their hands dirty. I'm kidding. I just suck at it. I'm better at playing grunts like this. Look at the mini-map. Just take a look. Okay, see? Rocket kill. Let's get sidetracked for a second. Never be afraid to take the shot. I got a kill there with a rocket. Like, come on. How awesome is that? Look at the minimap. Look at what's happening. Everything is happening. Everything is happening all at once. That's what makes it so amazing. This is why I love this game. And I will say it in every single video. Because every single time I log on, I see this. I see the minimap flooded with people. There's more than 100 people fighting for this particular station right now. Or this outpost, watchtower, whatever you want to call it. I call them stations. This one happens to be called a watchtower. Same thing. I mean the same thing. Oh, by the way, proper etiquette in PlanetSide 2. Get out of the way of the tanks. Don't walk in front of a tank and expect him to move for you. These things are hard to control. They're not maneuverable. You move. You have 2 feet. You can jump quicker than that tank can. They're not going to move for you. So be a considerate pedestrian in PlanetSide 2. This is your public service announcement for the day. Be a considerate pedestrian in PlanetSide 2 and get out of the way of the vehicles. I hate when people run in front of the vehicles or cut across in front of the vehicles. Pay attention to your surroundings. So I get in a lightning tank here because I want to change things up, and you know what? PlanetSide 2 gives you that option. It's not like Battlefield where you have to wait your turn to get into a tank. You can have a tank anytime you want in PlanetSide 2. It's awesome. And you know what? More often than not, you should be in a tank. A couple of whiff shots there, and boom, my buddy goes up in smoke. I decide to get out of there because there's someone up on the turret, and he's going to start doing work on me pretty quick. I run away. He finds another target. No shots are fired at me, so I decide to turn around and see what's happening. I can't really see anything right now. I see the turret up top. Look, they just destroyed. I think that was a mosquito up top. Anyways, see? Don't be afraid to shoot. So now I know there's someone trying to repair that turret there. Keep firing in. Get the odd hit marker. There's someone up on top of that platform that I saw. I keep firing randomly in here. A, because it's fun. Not gonna lie. I'm just shooting because it's fun. I get a kill here and there. And it freaks people out. When you spawn and you run out and boom, you're killed by a tank shell right away. It changes your course of action. It changes your path. I've had it happen to me where I spawn on a watchtower or an outpost and boom, a rocket comes in and hits me right as soon as I cross through the shield. You know what? You're going to pause next time you come out. You're going to actually take a better look at the map, which you probably should be in the first place, but you're going to pause and you're not going to run out the same way, and you're going to think maybe I should go somewhere else instead. Almost shoot at my own aircraft there. Don't do that. That's frowned upon. Fire. Shoot. Pull the trigger. This game is about massive battle, not really hiding and sneaking. You want to destroy stuff. You want to see bullets flying past. You want to see explosions. And that's how you make progress in PlanetSide 2. You scare people. You fire at them when they run away, because you die very easily in PlanetSide 2. See, and I'm picking up assists and kills here and there. There's guys running around all over the place, and with this tank, I'm doing splash damage. I'm softening them up for my guys who are up on top of the platforms to my left and my right, and they're firing in on their own. Softening them up. See? A little bit of softening there. That's all you gotta do, man. Just fire that trigger. Just fire that trigger. Or rather, I guess it would be pull the trigger, not fire the trigger. You fire the cartridge. If you don't fire the trigger, you pull the trigger. So, my mistake. My languages was off. My linguisticsness was broken. Now I think when I respawn here, and I'm just hoping I'm in the same place, and I pause, look at the map. Is it? Is it? Please be it. That's what I'm saying to myself. Yes! It is. This is the exact same location, and I'm like just fist pumping here in game. Like, yeah, still fighting in the same location. This is freaking awesome. PlanetSide 2 just ebbs and flows, and you can land or respawn. Not land. You can respawn in the same location. I get into an aircraft here, Mosquito. I want to get down to the battle as fast as possible. Not to do any real damage with the aircraft because, as you'll see in a second here, I try and do some strafing runs and things like that. I suck at it. I think that's the only way to really describe it is I just suck. Now watch. Watch. This is pretty bad. Oh, gonna crash. Oh, up, maybe. I'm just jerking all over the place here. One of these days, I'm gonna have to take some time and go on to a unpopulated map at a weird time of day, so I can actually just practice flying because I'm not doing so good with it. I try and strafe, nothing comes of it, and I can see we're being pushed. Do a couple of strafes there, don't even get one hit marker. So, you know what? Why not try it again, right? Practice. Oh, gonna die. And I bail. And I save it. Look at that. Look at that. How do you like them apples? I popped my shield at just the right time. Same place, guys. This is the exact same place we were fighting 4 hours ago. I'm not paying attention. I run right in here. And I just start spraying. I do hit my own guys a couple of times. But I do get a kill. I feel bad for shooting them. Thankfully, I didn't kill any. I get an awesome streak here because they keep coming out. Look at that. That's a bad medic right there. He's not paying attention. I waste half a magazine, hook a grenade, come back and reload. Don't get a hit mark on a grenade, but so what? Try and go out and get a better angle on this, and they are pushing hard. You can see they have C under control. There's the medic again. Like, okay, if you're a medic, guys, don't try and revive a guy while you're being shot at. That does no one any good because if you revive him, he's going to get shot too, and so are you. It's just a waste. Try and get a rocket shot off here. Boom! Rocket. Rocket to the face. Boom! Hit marker. Hit marker to the face. This is awesome. This is why I play PlanetSide 2. The battles are insane. Now look at, they're flooding in. They're just flooding in. Not paying attention. Not paying attention at all. There's so many guys on the screen that they're not actually rendering. This is awesome. I only play for a few more minutes here, but the battle, I can't say enough good about it. That's why you play PlanetSide 2, right? Look at that. Rank up. Staff Sergeant. Battle rank 14. I think we'll wrap this video up. What better way to end than on a high note like that? What can we take away from this video? Don't be afraid to take the shot. Fire the rockets. Throw the grenades. You saw earlier in the video I took out 2 max suits. Just not by skill. I guarantee you it wasn't by skill. That was pure fluke and luck. And taking the shot. I fired a rocket in there where I saw a group of people hit a max suit. Same thing when I respawned there. Had a grenade. Chucked a grenade. Got a max suit. Right? Don't be afraid to take the shot. Don't try and save your resources in this game. It's easy enough to respawn and reload your equipment. You don't get a penalty for it. Just use your ammo. Use your resources, right? Use the grenades, always. Use your rockets, always. Don't try and save them for later in the battle, because you'll be dead before there's a later on in the battle. Next takeaway from this video. Be the guy that pushes the objective. Don't hang back waiting for someone else to take the objective or push the objective. The way people react in this Zerg mentality, in these MMO games like this, Guild Wars 2, I'm going to reference Guild Wars 2 a lot because it's another game I really love. In these online Zerg mentalities, many people wait for someone else to push the objective and then they go to that marker on the map. Be the guy who's at the marker and people will follow you in this game. Especially in a big Zerg like this and you're being attacked. If you can defend a point, people will flood to you because they see it changing and flashing on the map. They get warnings on the map, right? Third takeaway, don't be an idiot medic. right? You saw that right there a couple times in the past 3 or 4 minutes. People reviving and while they're under fire. Don't revive someone while you're under fire, because they're just going to die and it's going to be a piss off. And in addition to that, point 3, if you're being revived and you were just killed in the middle of a firefight, it's someone who's just trying to get XP. They're not really being the best of medics. They should be healing the guys who are still alive, not trying to revive the guys who are dead, especially when you're under fire. Be conscious of that when you're reviving yourself. You'll be less frustrated and you'll be able to do better in the battle. Don't revive yourself when you can clearly see bullets flying over your head and you have no cover to hide behind. Be a smart reviver, or be a smart revived person. Just pay attention, right? Take the shot. Be the guy taking the shot. Be the guy taking the objective. Push the objective. People will follow you. And be smart about your revives. Don't revive someone when you're being shot at. That's silly. Don't revive yourself and accept revive if you can clearly see bullets flying over your head, because you're just going to get capped right away again. This is as good a point as any to end the video, guys. Remember, PlanetSide 2 is free on PlayStation 4. Get out there, download it, play it. It's freaking awesome. And remember, have some fun.